What's good with y'all? It's your boy Prince Bonzi. We in the cut today. It's a Monday, but I barely have class like that no more. It's final season. I gotta lock in, get to studying, but I gotta get some time in nature first. Clouds covering my sun. I don't know how to feel about that. You know what I'm saying? It's tough. It's tough because I'm just trying to sit out here with my shirt off, 80-some degree weather, and just let that sun bake in my skin. But that's different. Can't get everything that you want in life. Sometimes you gotta compromise, and hey, it's time for some overcast. We gotta have all types of weather. Anyways, man, I'm coming at y'all just to talk with you about being open to the virtues of others, being able to see past only your scope of spirituality or your essence of how this world works. We're all given unique perspectives for a reason, because we're all supposed to come together as one with all the perspectives that encapsulate the mind of Jesus. We were all given a piece of him, and all of us scattered across the world combined to make the body of his head. He controls all of us, meaning that our thoughts, our intrinsic values, everything that makes us moralistic, gives us inspiration. These are all derivations of the Lord that he's given to us at our birth. However, we hiccup and are shaded by the ultimate sin of reality, and it clouds over all these good qualities that make us godly in a sense. So the best key back to it is to praise our Lord Jesus. He's given us life. He's given us light. He's given us the option to live separated from this thing that's plagued our entire humanity. But, it's a different story trying to reach that ultimate enlightenment, obviously. But let me tell y'all, Philippians 2:20, chapter 2, verse 4. Philippians chapter 2, verse 4. It talks about how you must be open to the virtues of others, and how it's all a part of the thoughts of Christ. I believe that spirituality is birth at your origin. Every person's not going to be introduced to Christianity. Every person's not going to be introduced to any Abrahamic religion for that sense. But we as humans, we're all given a sense of being beyond what is nature, and that's what's made us different. That's what has caused us to be able to conquer this world and make it a part of our own, because we were given a godlike sense to us. There's another verse in Revelations that talks about that. I'll tag it in the description if I can find it, but it talks about how we're the God man, and we were given a piece of God that allowed us to act almost as God in the world. That's why we often feel powerful when we can do things like squish bugs, like we go out and hunt for sport, but that's just our essence and our knack for wanting to play God. We have certain technologies that allow us to almost fill that role now. It's almost like it's our intrinsic passion to be a God in a sense. But we're all subservient to one being. We all have a boss to answer to, despite our trials and tribulations of trying to get to that essence of being the boss man. We can never get to that point. And that's why I believe it's important for us to be open to the virtues of other people. Because whenever the boss man has a bunch of different departments, right? I think it's important for you to hear from the accounting department, hear from your marketing team, to hear from social media management, to hear from IT. You got to hear from everyone in the departments, and y'all all got to have meetings every once in a while and be able to be cordial in order to please the boss man, right? It's paramount to our being that we're opening and accepting of others that may not think in the way that we do. However, oftentimes, we as humans, we go out of our way to condemn others for the way that they think and for the way that they operate in this world. But what if we're all wrong? And we are all wrong, but we all accept that we're wrong and we don't act as if we are wrong. It's like we're holding back from fully accepting that we are not the correct ones. We all want to be right. We all want to be thought of as the innovator, as the first person, not the laggard, or not the person that didn't want to believe, the person who delves into confirmation bias and has I forgot that psychological term where you can't even tell them anything. Like you try to call them out online, and they just say nope, no, I don't believe you, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's how we want to be. It gets to that point of dogmatism where we feel as if we're just the correct ones and that we got this entire world at our palm of our hands due to the fact that we got the keys and the answers to our being and to our living. But at the end of the day, none of us know how to live. We're trying our best and we still die every day. And it's like, is that all that we want in life, to pursue toward death? Or do we want to pursue towards something higher? Do you want to pursue towards a life beyond this, towards a life that means a little more than just whatever we got here? We can hop online and get instant gratification at whatever type of facet of disposal. So is this all that we want to live in life, or do we want something more? That's my question to you. Y'all take care of yourself. God bless you.